This week, Josh, I went to my. Well, I didn't go to my first wine tasting. A guy came over to my house.
Yeah.
My housemate had been bought a wine tasting for his birthday.
Classic.
This guy came over to
day.
do the tasting with us. So we're all very excited about it, but basically, when you invite a stranger into your house and you allow them to hold court, it gets a bit weird. Yeah. And his whole thing was like, obviously, mate, it very quickly became clear it was a sales pitch, the whole thing. Yeah. And so he would try and sell the wines with stories about the wines, but all the stories were about him and his mate Jim getting wasted. And it very quickly became apparent this man had a problem. And it wasn't all right. And there was,
so it was more of an intervention than a wine tasting.
Yeah, it's sort of like we should step in at some point. But he had but also the most boring drunk stories you've ever heard. One story, he literally went, I was at work. I got a phone call from Jim. I said, "You all right, Jim?" And he went, "Yeah, you all right, mate? How are you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty good." It's like literally every word they said to each other on the phone, back and forth. He went, "What are you doing now?" I said, "Not too much." I said, "Not too much. I'll tell you what you should do. You should come over to the hotel. Guess what I've got?" I said, "What you got?" So he goes, "Got some of that wine you'd like, yeah, that red Australian wine we went the other week." He's like, "You haven't?" I said, "I have." He said, "On the way over here, get some cheese." So I was on the way over, went into the cheese shop. Right, they had loads of cheeses there. Or behind the counter, loads of cheeses. I said, "What's that one?" He said, Big blue cheese."
Big blue cheese.
Big blue lovely cheese. Do you want that? I said, "I'll have the whole wheel." She said, "The whole wheel?" I said, "Yeah, that's the whole wheel."
Not made of stone.
Yeah.
Made of cheese. Not made of cheese.
It went on for ages. He went to the hotel with Jim.
With a wheel of blue cheese.
With a wheel of blue cheese. They put on the radiator and ate with spoons. And here was the spoons one was a detail he liked, but also what he really boasted about was they know us there at the hotel, so they let us go in the kitchen, help ourselves to the spoons. Free reign of the spoon drawer.
Because maybe because their main issue was that you put a wheel of blue cheese on the radiator.
Like, let's get these guys out of here. But he was doing the thing of like going, we'd taste it and he'd go, "What are you getting there? What are you getting?" And one of them went, "You're going to kick yourself. You're going to kick yourself when you don't get this." We're all guessing stuff, and he went, No. Tell you what, I'll put you out of misery. Does anyone here remember those little French sweets called Campinos? Well, yeah, but I wasn't going to guess some obscure French sweet from my childhood.
Does anyone remember blackjack?
Get a hint of Jolly Ranchers.
Did you buy any wine off him?
We didn't, and I tell you what, he threw a right mood. At the end, he was like, and all of us went, "Oh no, we didn't actually know this would be part of it." And he just got all the wine, slammed it back in his case, and he had an assistant with him. I didn't point that out. He had an assistant with him the whole time, who also Jim sitting there just drunk with a wheel of cheese on our radiator.
He shoved his wine back in the box, got his blue cheese off the radiator, put your spoons back, and stormed out the house. I think we can agree that James Acaster's Classic Scrapes has got off a solid, almost spectacular
Annoying
start.
a wine connoisseur.
Number 1 in a series of many.